Okay, I'm going to piss a lot of people off with this video, but I'm still going to ask you to share this video because the discussion needs to be had. I had said quite a long time ago in a video that the $15 an hour minimum wage would be a disaster, and we had evidence that it would be. In Manhattan, when they raised the minimum wage to $15 an hour, there was a car wash. It's been a long time since I covered that story, so forgive me. There was the car wash union. So the employees were allowed to create a union. They wanted $15 an hour minimum wage. They got the $15 an hour minimum wage. About a year later, the owners of these car washes said that $15 an hour minimum wage was the best thing that could have happened to them, and here's why. It put them over the threshold of having to pay employees $15 an hour versus what they were paying them. That made it worthwhile to go automated. That initial cost of automation, that whatever it was, let's say $500,000, $1 million, whatever it was, to retrofit and change their business to go automated, wasn't worthwhile while they were paying their employees the wage that they were paying their employees. But the minute that they pay their employees $15 an hour, now it is worthwhile to fire your employees and pay that initial cost in the long term. Which is why it was good for them. And it is bad for all of us. A $15 an hour minimum wage would be bad. Businesses will cut the hours of the employees. They will cut benefits. They will cut whatever. They will add the cost on to us, the consumer. Things will start costing more. So let's read these articles, but share this and definitely give me your comments because your opinion matters. So I'm going to give you 3 of these. Target accidentally proves the case against the $15 an hour minimum wage. In 2017, Target had said that they were going to gradually increase their wage to $15 an hour. They had all the left-leaning media backing them, saying this is a great thing, this is progress, this is going to be freaking awesome. However, years later, it hasn't been anything but, as we see here, a disaster. New reporting from CNN Business reveals that many of the Target employees who are supposed to benefit from the minimum wage increase have actually suffered from reduced hours and increased automation. And that's what happens. Think of it. You're a business. You can automate. But automation and retrofitting your business and the cost of materials, the initial cost is $1 million. You're paying your employees $10 an hour. You've got 500 employees. That's a lot of money. Now you add another $5 an hour to that. You've just increased what you're paying by 50%. Now that automation, 3-4 years down the road, is going to really start paying off. So you start firing employees, and you start automating, and you start cutting employees' hours, and you raise cost. You raise the price of your items to pass the cost on to the consumer. Because you don't want your bottom line dropping. No, 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 no. You're a business. You're in this to make money. Let's see here. Where were we? Let's see. Oh, yeah. This is, of course, what conservative critics of the hashtag #Fight415 have often predicted. And in line with basic economic theory to boot. And it is. It's just common sense economics. Cost now versus cost in the future. You're paying your employees $10 an hour. It is worthwhile to keep your employees and not pay that cost of automation, not to mention the time your business would be down and you would lose business while you're having your business redone. However, now you're paying 50% more. You're paying $10 an hour for your employees. Now you got to pay an additional $5. If you have 2 employees, well, now it's like having 3 employees. Well, now, how can I get rid of 1 employee? Because I don't want to pay 3 employees for the job that takes 2 employees to do. That's ridiculous. Well, we can automate this section, get rid of 2 employees, have 1 employee. Wow. 3 years down the road, the automation has paid for itself, and it's all profit from here, baby. I mean, just simple common sense economics, really. Forbes. Seattle reveals the ugly truth about the $15 an hour minimum wage. A minimum wage hike back in 2016 in Seattle resulted in lower, not higher pay for low-wage earners because they cut their hours and they automated. It's plain and simple. It's duh. You run a business, your bottom line is your bottom line. And that's where you want it to sit. You don't want it to drop. You want it to go up. A living wage isn't an entitlement. It must be earned by delivering value to the customer. And therein lies the power of capitalism. Capitalism is the best system that has come about so far. It truly is, because it rewards good products, good service, and it punishes bad products, bad services. You want to make money, you've got to have something good, something better than your competitor to get that money. Capitalism is seriously the best system made. There is no other system better than capitalism. And you throw in democratic capitalism on top of that, bam, there you go, nice, perfect. Even though we're not really a capitalist nation, we are a republic. Everybody seems to forget that. We're not a democratic nation, we're a republic. We're a capitalist republic nation. That key finding of a recently released study by a team of economics at the University of Washington, using a variety of methods to analyze employment in all sectors paying below a specified real hourly rate. We conclude that the second wage increase to $13 an hour reduced hours worked in low-wage jobs by around 9%. Wow! While hourly wages in such jobs increased by around 3%, write the authors of the study. Consequently, total payroll fell off for such jobs, implying that the minimum wage ordinance lowered low-paying wage employees' earnings by an average of $125 a month in 2016. Evidence attributes more modest effects to the first wage increase. Imagine making $125 less every month, even though you're making more per hour. Think about that one. Now let's go to this. No, wages are not rising because of minimum wage laws, and a lot of people think that they are, but they are not. It's just a general trend as it is. Before the lawmakers left, they voted for raising the $15 an hour minimum wage. We know that. Such move would backfire in a major way if passed into law. It would hurt lower-skilled individuals the most. See, here's one thing. For me, from my standpoint, I'm looking at $15 an hour minimum wage, and I'm like, yes, bring it on, because in my field, a $15 an hour minimum wage, woo, now you're looking, I'm going to be making a hell of a lot more than that. Nice. Thank you. Whatever the minimum wage is, whatever percentage it is that I'm making more right now, I'm going to go to my boss, and I'm going to say to my boss, and I only answer to the owner, so he's the only one above me, so well, I'm not working for something closer to minimum wage. If minimum wage is this percentage, I've got papers that say I deserve more, so now you're going to have to pay me a lot of money. So what is that going to do? He's going to charge more money too, because he's not going to pay me and take it out of his check. No, 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 no. That's dumb think. That's retarded think. He's going to make his price go up. And everybody's price is going to go up, so they're not going to have a choice. It's not like they're going to have companies that are doing it for less. No, because everybody's going to be paying more. Everybody across the board is going to be paying more. And anywhere that they can cut the cost, anywhere they can automate, even in my field, they're going to do it. Anyways, I guess that's all I got for now. I got an emergency situation going on. I will catch you guys on the next one.